Yo, what's going on, good people? Retrospective Dave here, back at you again with another video. And today's episode of Got It Laces features a very classic colorway on a very classic silhouette, the Air Jordan 12 Playoffs. So this shoe was supposed to release during the All-Star weekend of 2022, but ended up getting pushed back to an early release in March. I was able to cop this shoe at Jimmy Jazz on a random day. I believe it was like Monday, March 14th or something like that. I just happened to be in the mall shopping and just walked in Jimmy Jazz, saw this on display, and they had a size for me. So I was able to cop it raffle-free, hassle-free. What more can you ask for? So with that being said, we all know the climate of the sneaker culture when it comes to buying shoes for retail. So if you were unable to buy the shoe for retail and you're skeptical about the authenticity of your shoe because you bought it off of a third-party website or from someone else, then this video is for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the shoe. All right, y'all, so the first thing I want you to direct your attention to is the sizing tag here. So right here underneath the CN part, where it says CN290, that long serial number right there, it starts off with 01, and it's also like that on the right shoe as well. So what you're seeing right now is the sizing tag of the left shoe, and on the right shoe it's going to start off with 01 as well. But keep in mind that that long serial number is going to be different from your left shoe and your right shoe. But the only commonality is that they both start off with 01. All right, folks, and take note of the dates as well. Mine are June 15th to August 19th. Keep in mind that your shoes will have different dates on them from what you see on screen. And that's simply because all of the shoes or pairs were not made at the same time on the same day. So the dates that you see on the screen right now will probably vary from the dates that are on your sneakers. But as long as they're around the same time frame, so for example, yours may say May 15th to September 19th or something like that. As long as they're like within the same time frame, like around the same time frame, you should be good, but don't be alarmed if you see different dates on your pairs. All right, folks, the next thing that I want you to do is check your inserts. Usually we see like a die cut sock liner underneath the insert. This time around, we're gonna get the molded sock liner. Die cut sock liners, we usually see those on the Jordan 1s and the Jordan 3s, and they're typically glued down to the shoe, whereas the molded sock liners are more of a foam insole, so they won't be glued down this time around. All right, folks, and here is an example of what I was talking about with the molded sock liner and how it's very much different from the Air Jordan 1 insole that you get and the Air Jordan 3 insole. So these insoles should not be glued down because of the type of material that it is. Also, keep in mind that there is some information behind these insoles and they're different. So on the left shoe, on the left insole, it says AJ11 on the top half. The second line is QF8H. The third line is MS11S, and then we have a serial number down here on the last line that's 778200 LNB, and then you have size 11 here because these are size 11. On the right shoe, it has AJ11 as well, which is the same as the left, QF8H, which is the same as the left. MS11T is different from the left shoe because on the left shoe it's MS11S. And also the serial number down on the last line is 778219 LNB, which is different from the left insole there, and it also has a size 11. So I don't know if your pairs will have the same exact information as mine. Well, obviously not, because you all have different sizes. So your size should definitely be on the bottom of the insole, but up here you may have some different information. I'm not sure. Please write that in the comment section if the information is the same or not the same on your pairs. All right, folks, so once the insoles and the inserts have been removed from the shoe, you will see that the corresponding size is on the footbed of the shoe. So mine says 11 right there. That's on the left shoe, and it is also on the right shoe as well, 11. So just make sure that your shoe has the corresponding size on the footbed. All right, folks, just a quick look at the insoles. So the insoles are pretty much like a jet black. They kind of look faded on here due to the light, but it's pretty much like a jet black, and it has a bit of a shine to it once you put it up against the light. As far as the Jumpman goes, it's painted on. It's not the soft material that you see on like a Jordan 1. So it's pretty much painted on. It's not going to go anywhere anytime soon if you're just doing casual walking. As far as the men's sizing tags here, both of them are placed below the Jumpman. I don't want to give too much energy to where they're placed though, just because I've seen some pairs that have them placed like above the Jumpman as well, and some off to the side. So I don't want to give too much energy to that, but out the box, without me putting them on, both sizing tags are situated below the Jumpman. The last thing that I want to point out with the Jumpman is that if you look closely, you won't be able to see it on camera, but if you look at your shoe, the Jumpman should be outlined in black. It should be like very subtle, but you should see like an outline in black going around the Jumpman. All right, folks, if you flip the shoe over and you look at the carbon fiber, the carbon fiber has like a wood grain appearance to it, or almost looks like it has like a lot of brush strokes on it, like someone took a paintbrush and was like brushing this stuff on the shoe. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but you'll see like these little lines and stuff that are going like across the shoe. To me, it has like a wood grain look to it, but it's not wood grain, obviously. But that's what the carbon fiber looks like on the bottom of the Jordan 12. I'm not sure how the older models look like in recent years. I'm not sure if they look the same, but that's just something that I noticed that's kind of different from what I'm used to seeing on like models from like 2004, 2005 era. All right, so here's another thing that I noticed that's different on these 12s versus some of the other ones I've seen that are like a lot older in my collection, is that they have this little triangular piece right here where the pin is. That's the left shoe, and it's the same on the right shoe as well. So like right here, you'll be able to see like a little triangular piece. I'm only pointing that out because it's on both shoes. If it was only on one of the shoes, I probably wouldn't say anything about it, but look at your shoe and see, and let me know in the comment section if you have that little triangular piece on your pairs as well. All right, taking a look at the box. The box itself is pretty much an old school Jordan box. On the inside, it does not have any serial numbers or stamps. The only thing that it has is the box dimensions that you'll be able to see on the left corner of the box, the top left corner of the box on the inside. But the only thing that the box comes with is some old school paper. It has like an aged look to it. On one side of the paper it's pretty smooth, and on the other side of the paper it's like a dry texture to it. So it has two different textures going on here, but there are no molding stickers, there are no serial numbers or anything in the box. It's just a plain box with the aged paper. All right, folks, taking a look at the bottom of the box, you have Jumpman up here written out. You have the Nike address, and you also have the Nike sticker right here on the bottom. This is actually a sticker. It's not part of the box like some boxes come. This is how the American box looks. I've seen some pairs in China where they're actually from retail stores and their stickers are in Chinese. So don't be thrown off by that as well, because some retail pairs actually do look like that. But as far as the North American pairs, this is what the box should look like. All right, folks, and last but not least, we have the box label itself. So if you take your finger and you rub it across the barcode lines over here, you will be able to feel that the barcode lines are raised a little bit. You will be able to feel that they're there. As for the rest of the texture or text on the box label, you'll be able to feel it subtly, but not as much as you would when you rub your finger across the lines on the barcode. As for the official color scheme of this shoe, it is black, varsity, red, and white. And again, please check that barcode and make sure that you can feel those barcode lines. All right, folks, and that'll do it for today's episode of Guided Laces on the Air Jordan 12 playoffs. I hope that everything that I went over gave you a peace of mind that you got what you paid for, and that everything added up to what you see at home. If you have any questions beyond this video and would like to reach out to me on IG, please definitely do so at Retrospective Dave. I will be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Until then, you all stay fresh, blessed, and free of stress. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.